Hi, guys. Today I have one of my favorite stories. I know, Miss Brun says that all the time, but this really is one of my favorite books of all times. It's called Where the Wild Things Are, and it's written by Maurice Sendak. Where the Wild Things Are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind or another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." And so he was sent to bed without eating anything. Max is in trouble with his mom. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the wildest thing of all. And made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. These pages are just pictures. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. And so he gave up being the king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day, and into the night of his very own room where he found his supper for him. And it was still hot. And so that's the story of where the wild things are. Now, think about this. Do you think this really happened? I don't. You know what I think happened? I think Max was having a really bad day and his mom knew he was overtired. And so she put him in his room so that he could take a rest. And after he got some sleep, this was his dream while he was sleeping. And then mom put some food in his room for when he woke up. And that's what he smelled. And he came back and he felt better, because sometimes we just need a little bit of a nap, don't we, to feel better. So I just love this book. I hope you did too. I'll read you another one tomorrow. Bye, guys.